whatever. Let's end that. I still haven't. That's a demo for the theme tune, and I've got to make the titles and all that stuff. I still haven't paid my friend hundreds of pounds for that theme tune. I didn't think he charged me that much, and he goes, "Yeah, it's this much money." I was like, "Yeah, fair enough. You spent hours and hours doing this. So if anyone can give me about $800, about £600, all donations in the Ko-Fi welcome for me to pay for the fucking music by the talented Maxiel Juteia no Porto Alegre, Brazil." And I'll be seeing Max in January, of course, when I'm in Brazil. This is impromptu. This is unplanned. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time to agree to do this, but I'm still a little hungover from last night. William Conway will be joining us shortly. William Conway is on mushrooms right now, and I'm just hungover. Now I'm starting to become hungover. The fun part is gone, and we're starting to tail off. But I just thought, what better way to spend a couple of hours than impromptu live streams? But yeah. No, I told you I'll pay you. And if you come to the UK, I will provide you with accommodation. In Manchester, you're sleeping up on a fucking airbed in the front room. But near London, I'll get an Airbnb. Come hither, you slag. William Conway will be joining us at some point. Oh, he's here now in the background. Yeah, well, let's leave that up because that's vital. That's vital that information stays on screen while this madman joins us.
Yo, whoa, is that Princess Diana behind us?
Princess Diana, and what I like about it is how one of her eyes can just about see us, like here.
Yeah, dude, to be perfect, you got to crop that just a little different so that it's like perfectly in between. Oh my god, yeah, because that's a little creepy. Like she's just trying to be a part. What is that, you guys? What is that you Liza saying?
Let's go with Ed Kemper.
I can't. Who?
You don't know about Ed Kemper, one of your best serial killers?
I mean, did he have a nickname?
He's like 6'9". He killed women. I don't know what state it was.
What was his nickname? Because I know most serial killers by their nickname.
I don't think he had one. I'm not sure. Maybe he did. But he even told the police he did it, and they didn't believe him. He drank in the cop. He drank in the bar with the cops and got all the inside tips on the case. He would cut heads.
Hang on, they did a Criminal Minds that was like just like that. They must have been like, because I'm sure they do that.
David Fincher did a series called Mindhunter, and he was in that. The actor that played him was just like him, super intelligent, like a 160 IQ. He would decapitate women and bury them in his front yard with their heads looking up at his mother's bedroom. Because it was all about his mother.
Man, I thought shit was wrong with me. Man, I ain't even worried about me now.
He killed his granddad, and it was all about his mother, and eventually he killed his mother, and then he confessed.
I gotta get rock star status like Mr. Mann here. I gotta follow the example of the man.
Just get these shades going now.
Hang on, I got to take my headphones off to make this work, though, for a second. Oh, my God.
So talk to me
somebody made fun of me for having these headphones in public.
This is the appropriate use. I mean, walking down the high street with a headset on is a little wacky.
I wasn't walking down the street. I was shooting a promo video outside a business. This is a difference. Like, I wasn't just walking down the street that way. What?
The audio sounded good, but that's serial killer behavior.
Is it? Because I really try and minimize that. I mean, I don't want to tip my hat. You know what I mean? Anyway,
I don't know how you're doing this. I've never been near technology on mushrooms. I've walked around Amsterdam Center on shrooms, and that's
I'll tell you. I hate texting. Texting sucks. This is okay. This is cool. I can vibe this. This is all right. Fucking texting kissed my ass. But I sent you a bunch of texts. But remember that one? I was just like, I don't even know how the fuck I just did that. Because like I don't even know how, like, it's hard to know how your brain figures out how to type on the keyboard when you can't even feel your fucking fingers. You know what I mean? It's like, how is this happening for real?
Tell me about this trip. What's going on? Have we got visuals?
Bro.
Thoughts?
I mean, it's been the gamut, bro. Okay, so this is what I want to say. My friend that I ran into yesterday, she gave me an amount, an unspecified amount. We certainly didn't break out a scale or anything. She just said, "Here, eat this," and I was like, "Okay." And as I was like chewing and chewing and chewing, and I was chewing, it seemed like I was chewing for fucking ever. And I got so tired of, and when I got tired of chewing it, when it felt like it was good and chewed up, I just jammed it to the side. And the next thing I know, I'm like a fucking squirrel, just fucking bulged out on this side. And I know that I'm like, and I remember like sucking on the juices of it going, that's all shrooms in there. That can't be good. That can't be good.
Can I tell you about my first mushroom trip?
Please do.
It was a bad one, so I didn't do any research. I was in Amsterdam in a hostel, the Flying Pig in Amsterdam, and because you can.
That sounds like a bad place to start. I just want to tell you.
You can go and buy these in stores in Amsterdam, right? You buy truffles. So
sure.
And it's dosed in stuff. And the guy gave me these mild ones, or I thought they were mild. And I'd never done mushrooms. I didn't know how to eat them.
I think infused. I don't think I want to say dose. It's not dose, infused.
It is
dose. Dose seems a little rapey.
It tasted disgusting, right? So what I did, I dropped them in a coffee. And I drink it, and then I'd eat the coffee. So caffeine in mushrooms is probably a bad idea anyway.
Right. I'm supposed to hit this weed again.
Dude, all afternoon I'm walking around Amsterdam, coffee, mushrooms. It's not happening. Every time I think something's starting, it's not. I think this is a disaster. I go back to the hostel. I sit at the bar with a Coke, like a Pepsi, with an American guy that I met, and I'm just drinking. And all of a sudden, the bar in front of me just goes... and I just looked at him and went, I need to go.
I need to go. Yeah, that's the best.
So I go up to my room. Yeah, I go to my room and the walls humming and wobbling. I had to take cold showers. I was terrified. And I was laid in bed the whole afternoon, and my thought loop was, you have to jump out the window. Don't jump out the window. You have to jump out the window. Don't jump out the window. I was just
well, at least you were.
Reality was melting, and eventually,
at least you were reminding yourself not to do it.
Man, yeah, I'm glad I had that thought, but it was the worst.
No shit.
Ever.
Jesus, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some bad thoughts creep in and out, but yeah, you toss them out quickly because this is not the time for you. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
The American guy came back, saw how much I'd taken. He's like, "Fuck me," goes, "That's too much."
Yeah, right. Okay, so I want to say something here. Okay, so me and my friend last night, we had a moment just like that, where my friend looked at me and was like, I think you ate too much. She said that to me. She literally said that to me. I think you ate too much. And then she gave me more. And I don't know if you know this about me, but that's my drug of choice is more.
Yeah,
sure. Let's do more.
A little more too.
Right. Yeah. And fuck, man. Like, listen, there's not a lot of drugs that I'll do these days, but weed and shrooms are a couple of them. And fuck, man. But here's... Go ahead. No, please,
So the next time I did shrooms was actually I listened to Ari Shafir talk about them. I'd done research.
Yeah.
I took half the amount the guy told me to take. I just was very simple, and it was just thoughts.
Yeah.
So I was walking around Amsterdam and I was talking to the fucking mushrooms, man. I was asking questions.
Yeah. Yes,
and the
you should.
hearing
Well, okay,
answers.
yeah, because it's the universe you're talking to, actually. But
Oh
yes, you
yeah,
should.
I had the cliche. I was connected to every living thing, including
That's
individual
the
blades
point.
of grass,
Yeah,
people. I just
yeah,
felt connected, and then
yeah.
I asked them life advice, and they whispered back, "Yes."
Yes,
So I made decisions
that's what I'm talking
based on
about.
that.
You should though. The universe.
Yeah,
You listen to me, bro. The universe is not going to misguide you. And the thing is that we get stupid in our brains and all the shit that we've been taught by the world, and we don't listen to what the universe fucking tells us. We listen to our own fucking bullshit or somebody else's perception of the bullshit, and we don't listen to what the universe is telling us shit all the fucking time. All the
agreed.
time.
Agreed. My drug of choice is more. Shall I make this a T-shirt?
Oh God, that'd be
Uh,
fucking fabulous.
and if I make $1, I'm going to give you 50 cents. We're going to
That'd
split.
be great. Yeah,
We're going to split the
flitsies. Why
winnings.
not? Why not? Fuck yeah. No,
My
yeah,
drug of choice is
dude.
more.
I never. Why have I never thought about making that a T-shirt before
Oh
this
yeah,
moment?
that's a
Thank
great
you. So,
T-shirt.
Kat did. Yeah, thank you, Kat, for bringing that. That is brilliant. Thank you, Kat.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck
and
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, by the
me
way, I
too.
just want to say how awesome the Mind Dog universe is. Uh, shout out to Matt for not being incredibly mad at me for bombing his fucking podcast this morning with my shroomed out fucking ass. He just said, hey, there's another place you can go do this. Get out of here.
Well, I
Fucking
think he had a proper guest coming in. He's like, we can't
right,
have some
right.
guy.
And
We can't have
no
some guy on
need
shrooms.
no need to ruin his proper show with my shenanigans. That's for goddamn sure. I agree. I totally agree. I couldn't agree more. And I'm so glad to be here with you. I fucking missed you, Carl. It's fucking great to see you, man.
Yeah, same man. Listen, next time I'm in the States, let's try and meet up. I'm going to be in
Oh
loads of
yeah, no,
places
I
if
was
anyone's
I
there.
was
But
bummed that we were unable to link up because we were kind of close. We were traveling at the same time, but we were
I
going
flew over
different
you.
directions.
I flew over both Dakotas. I came in from the
I'm
north
sure
and
you
hit a
did.
little over south,
They're called
Oklahoma.
the flyover states for a reason, Carl. You fly over them.
Yeah.
I'm the only idiot that stops.
But, no, so it was super. I shouldn't have gone. I couldn't afford to do it financially, time wise. I had 6 days, and it was LA either side, just because that's where the connection is. And yeah, 3 or 4 days in Tucson, and I couldn't do
So
anything
tell
else.
me
Couldn't go
about
anywhere else.
Arizona. Like, was Arizona bananas? Was it really awesome? Did it blow your mind or what?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I don't really smoke weed that often. I smoked more weed in those 2 days in Arizona than in the last 3 years.
Well,
There were
shout out to
pipes.
them for doing proper hosting. Then that's awesome.
Every, everyone's just giving you weed all the time. Absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Billy Wayne Davis was great to me. Gave me quite a bit of weed. Andrist, Chad Shank gave me a pipe, big fucking pipe. That's the one that made me cough for 10 minutes. But it's like,
nice,
oh, that's a real pipe.
nice.
And I did get promised mushrooms, but they didn't appear. And I'm glad, actually. It would have been a disaster, but
Oh man, dude.
so
Oh my
yeah,
god, the world
the
just
shows were
vibrates.
great, fun, crazy. Cat here performed on stage,
I
playing
heard that.
music.
What did she sing? What song did she sing?
What
Is there a
song did you
recording?
sing? She's probably got a video. Kat, what song did you sing? I know she's posted it on Twitter. I can't remember what it was.
Kat, you should. If you have a recording, please bless us with it. Let the internet share that because I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Definitely Cat Live. We need more Cat Live. So
Yeah,
we'll see what happens next year.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
if you,
recorded. I sang 3 songs live on Sunday, and I recorded those. I haven't released them yet. I haven't really looked at them enough yet to know if they're. But hopefully, wow! Oh my God! Hang on, I need just a second. God damn it!
take your time, man. Old Grumpy Mama.
Oh,
How you
every
doing
once in a
today?
while, just everything just.
Whiskey Heaven, of course. Yeah, I remember.
What did you just say?
Cat sang Whiskey Heaven.
Whiskey Heaven. Who sings that? Who's the? Or is that an original?
No, it's a cover. She's actually she's actually posted a cover on to YouTube. I think Sugar Cat Loaf. Everyone go follow Cats if you don't already.
Yeah. Meow. I'm surprised Kelly Cool been in the chats? I can't see the chats or anything. Is Kelly
Yeah, she was
is
here,
my fan club president in the house? All right, of course she
I
is.
mean,
of course she is. Where else would my fan club president be right now than making sure her boy is all right because he's rolling on fucking shrooms? You know what I'm saying? Like Fats Domino is the original singer of that song.
Yeah.
See, that's just even like without even hearing it, I love you even more right now. That's
I can't remember the name, but I like the song, and it sounded so good live as well. And she just got better through the song. Here's the thing, though. There's a video of me that she sent me today on stage.
Yeah, doing comedy.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in bad shape, but I tell you what, from the side.
Oh yeah.
Just seeing the belly walk around the stage was so embarrassing. I'm gonna run and never stop.
Yeah. When you see yourself in that way,
oh my God.
It's like, where's the nearest bridge? Get the fuck out. You know? Yeah, no. Nobody likes their side profile, bro. Nobody.
Almost
like Jessica Alba probably doesn't like her side profile, which is bananas.
Yeah.
You know?
Almost every picture of me doing stand-up, I look disgusting. Ghost Gerbil came to see me do a festival thing in May, and he took a picture, but the way the lights hit my balding head, it's just this shiny fit, and I'm lumpy and fat in the same t-shirt, actually.
Right.
Not good.
And the one you're wearing now, you mean?
No, because the black's good, right? Black hides everything.
Black is slimming, they say.
I'll try and find a still image from this video. So, William, talk to me. What's happening now in your mind, man? Talk to me. Tell us about the mushrooms.
Listen, dude. One thing that I want to really, and I know this is going to sound, people are going to be like, "Oh, this is so dumb," whatever. I want you to really listen to this and take this to heart, okay?
Yeah.
It's everything in this illusion. All the fucking boxes, all that kind of shit is all a fucking illusion. You know what I mean? And like the reason that like you feel like all the you feel everything when you're on shrooms and everything, you feel like connectedness is because like, you know, shrooms, there's a lot of research that you can do about what taking mushrooms does to your neural pathways, how it opens up things that aren't usually open. It starts making connections and things that, listen, all these realities, all these things, everything you think about, it all happens all at once without space and time. Space and time is our own bullshit. It's our own bullshit. Okay? It doesn't really fucking exist. All of this is a fucking illusion.
Agreed. I missed the most profound part because my browser crashed.
I fucking love you so much. You know what?
Fucking. This is an illusion.
Of course, the fucking browser crashed when I'm fucking giving the keys to the universe.
CIA, man. They sold crack to the black community in the 80s. Bill Clinton shifted in coke from fucking Colombia, and they cut off the browser when you're talking about mushrooms.
Yeah, because it's beneficial. It'll help. Like, listen, and done. Listen, I'm not saying be a maniac and go fucking bananas, but listen, if you do these things in focused ways, in intentioned ways, you'll grow in exponential leaps and bounds. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, okay. You want to know one of the epiphanies that I had last night? You know, I've been really trying to understand because there's definitely a life lesson that's holding me back. Like you ever feel like you're just in the same fucking, just repeating the same cycle over and over and over. Like no matter, okay, the players might change, the places might change, the job changes, but everything that's happening within the whole of the cycle, it's all the fucking same. because you're supposed to learn something. And until you learn it, you don't move to the next fucking phase. It's really because we chose this fucking experience, all this space-time shit that we think we have, all in a line or whatever. We chose it. We wanted to have an existence where we experience, because knowing is not enough. You can, and when we're out there in the ether, like, we're part of everything. We're part of God. We know everything all at once, just
are
like God does.
Are we? What part of? Are we God's dick? What part of God are we?
Ooh, I mean, we're all of it. See, that's the thing, bro. It's liquid. It's fluid. It's always it's constantly moving. You can't. There is no one part of God. We're all. You see what I'm saying?
Love it,
bro.
This is why I wish I was on mushrooms right now with you. I wish I was.
And listen, people, there's some people listening to this like, oh my God, this guy's fucking on shrooms, just lunatic. No, I'm fucking awake. I'm fucking aware right now. This consciousness that I'm experiencing in the here and now, this is the realest fucking shit that there is. And everything else is the bullshit. That fucking job you're going to for the house you hate fucking living in with that bitch you can't fucking stand. You're going to tell me that that's more real than what I'm experiencing right now? Go fuck yourself. Eat a fucking dick. Eat a whole bag of dicks.
This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted from a mushroom podcast.
I know. That's why I came on here. I came on the last rights because people got to know. People got to know.
They got to know. I cannot wait till the next time I'm on stream. I cannot wait. Let's start our own last right Shroom Fest, right? We're going to take one day next spring, whatever, and all of us, everyone in the chat, everyone has to be on shrooms on the same day.
Right. We gotta revive Jamie Dykes for whatever happened to Jamie. Where the fuck is that guy at?
Jamie prioritizes his family over fun. So
well, I mean, there's got to be some of those people out there.
Yeah, and
I'm, does he? I'm sorry, Jamie. Well, Jamie, we love you. And
hey Jamie, drown the kids, right? And come with us.
Okay,
on an adventure.
Jesus, do you have a disclaimer on your show? There's a disclaimer on Matt's show. If there's not one,
here's my disclaimer. Everything I say is fact. Believe me, I am the Lord.
Believe me, I'm the Lord. And that's why this is the last. God, I fucking love you. You're fucking beautiful, man. It's been far too long since we have chatted and shit. God damn it, I love you.
Yeah, fuck. Come on more regularly. We'll do some fun stuff.
No, I don't know if Matt does Matt know what he did by aligning our worlds and stuff? Like, the Mind Dog universe is gonna explode. You know that, right?
For everyone else, yes. 4 people will continue to watch his show, but for everyone else, the universe will explode.
No. I'm telling you, bro. We're on to something. We're on to something. Matt has got an engine going here, and I think it's just started. You know what I mean? And we're like the Pistons, bro. We got to punch it. You know what I mean? And let's rev it up. Let's get it going. Vroom, vroom, baby. Let's go.
I jest with Napo, but to be honest, I did write him a nice little thank you message a couple of weeks ago because wouldn't have had fun gigs in Arizona were me going on his show a couple of years ago.
Yeah. No, I really, dude. I mean, I wouldn't have released the 3 songs that I put out. Like, if he wanted to put me on Lay Down Your Guns, like, and he just threw that at me. You know what I mean? He knew that I was wanting to get more into the musical thing, and he was like, "Hey, if you're really serious about doing this, lay down a track." And dude, it bit me with the bug, and it got me really serious about my music, and it motivated me. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have done that shit, at least not on this timeline, without Matt. And like, my involvement with the Podcats is certainly, I don't know about, like, it certainly hasn't bumped my YouTube subscribers, but there's a lot more people who are aware of me and hear my name. But I still will, listen, the fact that I don't even have triple digit subscribers on my YouTube, it hurts my heart. And then people are like, well, you don't have much stuff posted. What the fuck am I posting it for? You know, listen, if you know what, this is like, I put plenty on there. There's a lot on there that nobody's watching.
Yeah, but it always hurts, right? But you can't.
It does, right in the kisser, you know.
But when you stop thinking about it and stop giving a shit, that's when you'll get some subs in, right? So just again,
I mean, true,
right?
yeah. Like so I put those 3 songs out in July, and like I was like really really on top of like looking at the numbers all the time, like that first month or so. And after about a month and a half of not throwing myself off a bridge or hanging myself somewhere, and talking to my wife, like talking it out with my wife, I was just like, you know what, you're right. The numbers don't matter. What matter are that I put it out there. Like I said I wanted to do this and I did it. And there's so many people that never go that fucking far with what they dream about,
Agreed.
and I had a buddy getting on me the other day about, how long are you going to chase these dreams or whatever. And I was just like, as long as it takes, bro.
Yeah.
And
until
he was
you're
like,
dead.
right. And like, because for me, this is the only thing that really makes me happy.
Yep.
Being an entertainer, like helping other people get out of their bullshit. Because listen, I got a lot of bullshit. I'm never gonna try and tell you that I'm some kind of perfect person or that I live my life right or anything like that. But what I will tell you is that when shit gets hard, I still do it. You know what I mean? And there's been some hard ass shit, especially, listen, man, like COVID and post COVID has just put everybody through the ringer. You know what I mean? But if you can't come away with it with perspective, then it's all for naught. You know what I mean? Like, listen, it's one thing if the world is kicking your ass and you learn something from it. But when the world beats the fuck out of you and you don't know why, you don't know the rhyme or reason to it, you can't, like, fuck, dude.
The CIA are at it again. The CIA are at it again.
I don't know if that was you or me. Was that you or me?
It just happened.
Yeah. What? It's like every time we start getting heavy, they fucking do that shit.
Man. They're watching. No, I agree with you. I came out of the pandemic. I didn't know I was depressed during COVID. Like, I thought I was having a great time. It was not the case. Right. It was not the case. When I look back now,
right,
I was the fattest I've ever been. I was not sleeping. I was eating too much pizza. I was not. I wasn't doing as much comedy or anything. I was not happy, but it did give perspective. And if the opportunity was there to think about your whole life, what you need to do, what you don't need to do. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. No, yeah, there's some vibrations happening. That's what my problem is. I apologize. I'm not trying to not pay attention, but I'm a little distracted by the vibration of the world that I feel right now.
What? For a moment, I forgot what you're experiencing right now. Husky boy,
right, because it comes and goes. Like I'm with it. Like I'll be super conscious in this space and time with you, present in the moment. But then other time, fuck, man, I get lost in, like, dude, I feel the world like swiveling, swirling, all of it, all at once, everything, all at once. It's all.
We've got Mind Dog, Husky Boy, Mel, Kelly, Kat, Evelyn, probably more people that I forgot hanging out with us right now. Husky can't pay for the shrooms. Next time.
Yeah. What? Carl won't pay for the. Yeah, right.
What it was, I
didn't pay for the shrooms. I literally listen. I didn't pay a fucking thing for this fucking fabulous time that I'm having right now. Some beautiful lady that I've known for a very long time. I'm gonna let her go nameless because I'm sure she'd appreciate that. She knows who she is. But
hello, lady.
Yeah, she fabulously just blessed me, and thank you. Thank you. And I think somebody bless her. I mean, she told me that somebody just gave her a bunch of drugs that day. And, you know, it's weird. Like, what? Okay, quit doing it so fast. There's no way. There's no way I can do it if you do it that. If you can't change it that fast, Carl, you're killing me.
Matt said he's going to give Willie a talking to for showing up hammered on the job.
Yeah, I bet.
Listen,
okay. So
I've seen Mind Dog too high on his own.
Right. No. You know what? So I'll be honest with you. I didn't know it was good. I did not know that I was going to take shrooms last night. I didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't. B, when I first started, okay, when I first had them in my mouth and started chewing, I thought to myself, surely I'll be okay by 8 a.m.
That's what everyone thinks when they've got a dick in the mouth for the first time. Surely I'll be okay by 8 a.m.
Yeah, surely this isn't really gay. Yeah, I don't care if it's your dick, my dick, any dick in my mouth is gay. By the way, speaking of being gay, so there's this place in Sioux Falls called Club David. And it's a very cool fucking location. They have comedy shows there all the time. They have awesome music shows there all the time. It's a very cool spot. And in true Club David fashion, they have like a David statue, like right there when you come in the door. Okay. And I just want to ask, exactly how gay does it make me that every time I see that statue, I want to jerk it off? I mean, I know it makes me a little gay for sure. But like, what is the degree of gayness that I have fallen into by like wanting to masturbate a statue every time I see it?
I think that the technical term is quite gay.
Quite gay?
Quite gay. Quite.
God, gay. I should just take a dick by now. Then I should just get over it, right? I mean, I'm sure it's homophobia that stops me. Because listen, when I was in my 20s, I used to go out to bars all the time, and gay guys would tell me that I was gay, and I just didn't know it yet. So I figure eventually I'm turning the corner.
That's their trick. They're like, well, I need to be careful what I say, but some of them are like vampires. They just want to turn someone, you know?
Yeah.
You just want to know that you've turned.
I mean, you know, I don't know. Well, here's the one thing I know for sure. Like, if I ever did cross that bridge, it's not like I'm crossing that bridge forever. I'm still eating some pussy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's never not gonna happen. Like, no. And I mean, you know, the whole reason for me, because I've questioned it a number of times in my life because women piss me off. And then I think about, could I go gay? You know what I mean? Like when I get tired of a chick, that's usually when I'm really questioning it. Like how much do I really want to avoid penis? Because these fucking women, I tell you what, fucking Christ. But anyway.
What?
I tell you what. Anyway, I just told you. Anyway, whose joke was that? That's who was that? That's from way back in the day. That's like 90s fucking comedy right there. I'm not even bullshitting. I know that's off a comedy album from the 90s. See, like, dude, I'm a weird ass fucking roller, like movies and shit like that. Do you have that problem where people will say like a movie line and it fucking like sends you into like the whole fucking, you know? Oh, yeah. Like my wife will actually start circuiting. Like I've seen her eye twitch and everything. If she didn't, like if you say a line from a movie and she can't think of what the next line is, but she knows there's another line that's supposed to be said, but she'll just start. And I'm pretty sure that she's definitely a fembot. I'm pretty sure. Cause I mean, I've seen her do that too many times. That whole, like, I mean, listen, how many times can you watch your partner do that kind of thing and be like, yeah, I'm with a real person. She's not a bot. You know what I mean? She's real, you know. It just my shit.
Mahua.
Oh my god.
Agreed. How are we feeling?
Okay, yep, we're back in. Oh my god.
How are we? What's going on? What's going on now?
Okay, go ahead. Are you talking?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, good. Hang on. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, that's better. What happened? Are you talking?
I am now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Because I was trying to get a what? Where am I facing? I don't know what happened. This is what happens when I don't have stuff to hold my camera and stuff. In New Mexico, kudos to my wife. I want to give a shout out to my wife
My wife.
for she when we're in, one thing that I can definitely say being on the road is that boy howdy do I appreciate having like my ring light and my stand and shit that we have at the house, because like having to do these things like holding my phone or trying to like set it up in some particular way, it's so nice to have like some little setup. And my wife bought like the coolest fucking ring light tripod holder thing. It's fucking
Nice, man.
awesome. And I miss having that fucking thing right now. So shout out to you, babe. Thanks for buying that thing. I'm so sorry that it's sitting in New Mexico, but of course, but like I wasn't gonna take that on the road. Like,
Yeah, I feel a bit silly taking stuff. I'm gonna bring I've got a Zoom recorder that I can plug XLR mics into. I'm gonna bring that next time I come to the States for in-person podcasts. You can just do audio. So not live, but sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll definitely get together next time I'm out, because I'm gonna be out
do you know
in
when that'll be?
several states. It can't be before March, because I can't go before March, but I think it might be
Okay.
April.
Okay.
But I'm speaking to someone about that now as well. So I'm going to be out in several areas. I'm definitely going to come over that side of the country as well. And I want to go to New Mexico.
Dude, New Mexico is great. And
Food, man.
and there's supposed to be, I don't know if it's open yet, but there's supposed to be hyenas opening in New Mexico. And
Oh, okay.
and I'm pretty sure Landau just did hyenas in Dallas, or he's doing it coming up. So I mean, at least he's got a line on who we need to talk to for that. But I mean, that would probably be good to do, because then we could do the Dallas Fort Worth and probably the Albuquerque location. You know what I mean? And also, there's a I have to look to who to talk to, but there is somebody in Santa Fe. I'm pretty sure we could book a gig in Santa Fe. That shouldn't be a problem. Um, and
All right, man.
I think there's a place called Juggernaut in Gallup, which is like it's 2 hours away from Albuquerque, but it's only an hour away from me because it's actually past where I live. And also, I mean, how long are you going to be around? Because like I know that, and do you want to like what kind of shows are you looking to do, bro? Because dude, with Heathen House Entertainment, these guys, the music guys that I'm hooked up with, I'd really like to get more dope shows going where I do where I want to host gigs and have a music act, and then like 3 comics, and I mean, I want to try and do those all around the region, you know.
Um, yeah, I mean, anything. I'm going to be. It's a little bit difficult. I can't say anything right now, but I'm going to be doing some shows supporting somebody, but I can't. It's not confirmed, so I don't want to say anything.
Right? No, yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
But I'm going to be around. But I'm also
Sure.
going to have some free time as well. So I'm hoping to
Right,
have
right,
enough
right.
time.
To
I'm
plug you
hoping to
in.
have. I might come out for a month, man. But but in terms of coming over that way, it might only be for a week or something. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Over the next couple of months.
But like
I'll get
when
confirmed.
we know more so when it is, we'll figure out a good little whip around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get you a good
For sure.
little.
For sure.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. Gigs, fun, food.
Fuck yeah,
drugs.
dude! And it's so beautiful here. Like, dude, the if you go from Albuquerque north up to Denver on the 25, that's one of the most beautiful fucking drives in America, in my opinion. I mean,
I'd
I've been
love to go. I'd love to go to Denver. I'd
yeah,
love to go to Denver.
right. And you know what? So like maybe that's what. So we should try and plan it that way to where we go from like we can go from Albuquerque to Santa Fe to Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like we could
All right.
easily make that. We can make that leap for sure.
And Albuquerque would be good. I mean, the food. a lot of my life is driven by food, and I fucking love Mexican food.
Dude,
And
if you come here and I don't take you to the restaurant my wife works at, which is very New Mexico cuisine,
all right,
she'll fucking murder me if I don't bring you there.
all right,
You know,
that sounds good to
it's
me.
authentic New Mexican cuisine. You'll love it.
I can't wait to try it. I've heard a lot about New Mexico, and I love the food in Tucson. Arizona's got such good fucking Mexican food as well. But obviously, New Mexico is the place to be.
Yeah. Apparently, there are many. I mean, not so much shiny, just smooth, and that's really what makes it to where you want to touch it. It's so smooth. How can you not want to rub on that thing? And by the way, this is another thing about, you know, guys, especially you fuckers that send these dick pics, unsolicited dick pics. Stop doing that, especially with your weird ass fucking dicks. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I get the feeling it's only people with weird dicks that do that. Do you know what I mean?
it must be, because like I have a beautiful dick, and I only send it if they ask for it. And actually, if you ask me for a dick pic, I don't even send a dick pic. I send you something much better. I'll send you a cum shot of me saying your name, because that's way better. That's way better than a dick pic. You know what I mean? Like that's and you know that's only $14.95. Check me out. Anyway, I think that's legal. I don't know if that's legal or not. Fuck. Oh my god. Dude, we should. I don't know if you know this, Carl, but I feel like I'm very good with being given directions. So I mean, and I'm a very pliable person. You know, you can. This is about as blank as the canvas gets. Do with me as you will, Carl. I'm yours to. I'm on your show, man.
All right, man. Listen, you should get a gun and go rob the florist around the corner.
God damn, I already fucking. You want me to get a fucking DeLorean too while we're fucking at it? You want me to get in a time machine? I did that already.
Great Scott. Yeah. No, you should. What you should do is go onto your Cash App and send me all the money you have, and then.
Well, I don't have Cash App, which is really unfortunate.
I can't access my PayPal. I'm blocked. I don't know why. I've got to call them, and I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, and if I do have, I'm sure I have a little bit of money on my PayPal because my son was nice and sent me some money yesterday to make sure his dad didn't starve. It's so nice of you, son. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was, oh fuck. What the fuck were we just talking about, bro?
I can't remember.
I don't either. I need to take another hit of weed though. I know that. Oh, hey, I wanted to mention this. So right before I got off with the dog, I noticed that one of the comments that somebody made, I think it was Ian made, that it was highly irresponsible yet also highly committed that I came on the podcast shrooming like a motherfucker. And I just want you to know that's how I live my life. I mean, I've literally lived my entire life in a highly committed to being highly irresponsible. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on it to the best of my ability. Jesus Christ. I feel like this is why I'm not making it very far though, for sure.
It's all good. It's looking good.
I mean, listen, I'm just here so I don't get fined. You know what I mean? And that's basically how I feel about life at this point. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I've taken on the Marshawn Lynch approach. Like I'm here because you asked me to be. Okay, I don't know more. What more do you want? Okay, so we're getting by. We're getting by, folks.
We're existing. You're doing a great job. I couldn't do this on Shrooms, man.
You what?
I don't think I could do this on Shrooms. Although we're going to start an official Last Right Shroom Fest where we're all going to take mushrooms. Everyone watching, Everyone
I
on the show has
agree.
to take shrooms. One day next spring, maybe we'll just do it. Maybe when I'm in New Mexico, we can do it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
do
we
it in
should almost
person with
have like
shrooms.
a spirit guide and do like an online ayahuasca.
Oh my god, I've never done ayahuasca, and I know I'll shit my
But do you
pants.
know what I'm saying? I think like I actually think that this is a killer idea to like do. I mean, if there's enough people that are down, and I know because here's my thing, I'm definitely down to share my experience. I'm not afraid of sharing my experience. I know some people probably wouldn't want to or whatever, but like there's nothing about my journey that I wouldn't be okay revealing because I try and live my life pretty openly, which some people think is part of my problem, but I strongly disagree. You know what I mean? I think that we all need to be way more open. And this again, this closed off, boxed ideas and thinking is, what the real issue is. You know what I mean? We'd all be
I've
better
never
off.
I've never done ayahuasca, but I agree. I'd probably share everything, but I'm not. I think when I do it, I think I want time to process what's going on.
Well,
Just
there is. I mean, there's
yeah,
no. You're supposed to.
yeah.
There's like a whole, like you're not supposed to have sex going into it, or even, I think even after it, I think like a week after it, they don't even want you to have sex because you're like still processing what you went through. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but it
and
feels like I should do it at some point.
right. Oh yeah, no, it should. And dude, I want to do DMT so bad, but like,
Yeah.
listen, I don't want to do DMT. Okay. Did I have a good time while shrooming like last night and into today? Yeah, yes, there were good times we had, but also I was very intentional with some of the time that I took and very intentional with what my focuses were because it's not just fun and games. Like this is something that can really help people. It can really help open you up and make you see things as they are. When the doors of perception are cleansed, everything appears to man as it truly is, infinite. You know, um,
There's a really good I think it was Ari Shafir actually talking about his ayahuasca experience, and he's crying and shit remembering it, but
right?
it's really beautiful
Yeah,
what he saw. Basically, he was seeing dead people and talking to them, but also he was seeing these bubbles rise up, these spheres rise up and just float off into space. And he said he came to the realization that each one of those bubbles were his creativity, like things he's created, comedy
uh-huh.
specials, whatever sets. And
Right.
he just came out of it and he's crying retelling this. And he goes, I've realized my job is to make more of these bubbles
Yeah,
of
yeah.
creativity.
Create, create. Whatever that creation is for you. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
creation means a lot of different things,
Well,
bro.
it could mean build a house, right? It could mean build a
Yes,
fucking shed. If that's your
yes.
thing, do that.
It could be
If you
build a
wanna,
fucking birdhouse.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's what it means to you. And like if what you're creating is meaningful to you, then that's the best thing that you
that's
can
all
do with your existence.
that's all that should matter. It's yours, right?
Right.
Everything you
Right.
write and do, it's for you. It has to be for you. And
Right.
then
Okay.
when it floats off, it's for everyone else. But
Right. So I get a lot of flack because I don't write my comedy much these days. I do sometimes, and I'll tell you what, I know the difference. And anybody with any kind of trained, ear for comedy can definitely tell the difference between a bit that I ripped from the stage, like because I have bits that were completely created on stage that I never wrote a stitch of. I went to the stage with an idea and I worked that idea until it became the complete bit that I do in its entirety the same way all the time. But it was worked naturally on stage the entire step of the way. Like I
yeah,
never put pen to paper for it. There are other bits that I have that I put pen to paper for. And I can guarantee you that a really trained professional could watch my routine and know which ones I wrote and which ones I didn't. Because the ones that I wrote are always funnier. Always. Always. Because when I sit down and write, I have the ability to be precise. I can use precision in what I'm doing. But you want to know something? That's no fucking fun for me. I don't want to be a fucking robot and go up there and say the same regurgitated shit all the fucking time. So I'd rather go up there with some really funny ideas that I'm really good at working with and see what happens.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
every show is a little bit different. And I like that a whole lot more. You know, would I be a more successful comedian if I did it the other way? Yeah, probably. Probably. But that is not at all what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? And when I am a success, because I'm going to be a success, and I know that. But when I am that success, I'm going to be the success I wanted to be, and not what other people told me I should be.
It's the only way. It's the only way to do it is to do it your way. I know people that are doing quite well, but they've definitely compromised.
Right.
They've compromised the
Right.
type. They've started writing jokes to fit what they think will work, rather than
What they're passionate about, what they know about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, they say it all the time about what you know. If you want to be successful, write about what you know. That's why I got, and by the way, that's why I got suicide jokes, motherfuckers, and I'm still here. I just want to state that, you know, for all these people to get upset about suicide jokes, you know, the whole idea is to be relatable to the crowd. And maybe I want my crowd to know, hey, you're not alone. I feel this way too. And so do a lot of us, you know, because if we start letting people feel like they're not alone, maybe they'll still want to be here. You know what I mean? Crazy the way that logic fucking works.
Yeah.
Where do we probably
fucking
Thank you. Yeah. He's involved. Yeah. I hope that'd be great. If that catches on, I'll be so fucking happy. That'd be fucking dope.
Nice,
oh my god. Probably. Yeah, and it just rolls right off the tongue. I don't know why people don't already say it. I mean, come on.
So
this should already be a thing.
So is today a day off for you, comedy today, or is it just drugs today?
Fuck no, I got a show tonight, baby. We're fucking rolling. Let's do this. You know, I'm sure I'll be kind of sober by then. And I mean, it's sign-ups in like 7 hours. No, 9 hours. 9 hours. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm sure.
Oh
Maybe.
shit! I forget. It's like, is it like 10:30 for you?
Yeah, it's 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Yeah. But you know what? I don't know, because I don't know how long the effects of these go. And I mean, I'm not bullshitting, bro. When I say I was like chipmunked out on this side, bro, I was chipmunked out. And I remember, because I was like I chewed it, and I just kept kind of shoving it to the side so I could continue chewing what I had in my mouth, you know. And by the time, and I was like, oh my god, that's fucking massive. But I knew it was all chewed up, so then I just fucking just downed it with some fucking liquid because I knew it would just go down. So I just swallowed a whole fucking lump. So there's a lump of fucking shrooms that are just continuing to digest in my stomach right now.
Well, that's an all-dayer. That's an all-dayer.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Did you see my promo for the show yesterday? I mean, this should be what they fucking expect. I'll be honest with you. I went in yesterday to shoot a nice promo for the upcoming thing at Bosses. And then some short-haired manager chick was really snide about like whether or not they even wanted to still be doing, you know, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I probably shouldn't speak on this, because it really, all I'm going to say is one of the staff members at Bosses really upset me, and I changed my demeanor right away. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, this show tonight, I go hard. Like you think like this isn't going to slow me down? You know what I mean? Like when it's time to perform, bro, The only thing that it might do is it might throw me off track a little bit, but then we're just finding a new and glorious track. You know what I mean? Like fucking what bad thing? It's not gonna be, because the thing is like
you've got to talk about, you've got to mention the fact that you're on Shrooms. That has to, you just got to make that admission. I feel somewhere in the set it just goes, yeah,
oh yeah, no, it's probably like anything can happen. Just this is gonna be a real anything can happen show. I'm rolling on Shrooms. You know what I mean? Yeah,
oh,
yeah. That's how
you're hosting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show.
nice.
Yeah, but it's weird because this is the benefits of living your whole life in chaos or around chaos. Is it you learn how to function and manage the shit show. You know what I mean? So like, this is just another fucking Wednesday, bro.
Chaos is important. I think it's just things
Yeah,
go better for me when they're chaotic. When it's a fucking scramble.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's when I perform the best.
I'm trying to, I only played D&D like for a very short time. And I'm trying to remember what my character was, because it was definitely I remember it was chaotic, but I can't remember what it was. It was uncommon, and everybody was always mad about it. They're like, you can't be that, and I'm like, why not? They're like, you just can't. I'm like, but I am. Yeah. I like how you're stretching it out. That's nice.
Yeah, I got to keep. I'm gonna start doing fucking yoga. I've been convinced. I did it a few years ago, and I just left it for 4 years. But I'm gonna start doing it every day, 10 minutes.
I would like to really get back into my mindful meditations, like as this experience especially is reminding me of how important it is for me to connect in that way. And I used to do like, it's a weird thing sometimes because when I was in prison, I was afforded the opportunity to do a lot of self benefiting things, but like once you get out, you get involved in life and you don't do those things that are benefiting yourself as much, and and actually I think this is part of why some guys have a hard time with going back to prison, because they get into this idea that they were better off in prison, like
Yeah.
because like they were working on their self more or whatever. And so like they get this weird idea in my head that if I go back to prison, maybe that'll help me get my shit straight again. And that's a
We have
that's a
less to
very
worry
real
about
thought.
in some ways, right? Because things are done for you.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a relief in a
Yeah.
lot of ways. It can take a lot of pressures off, but you know, it's such a job on the heart, man. It's such a number on your soul to do time in prison. You know what I mean? Like it's very taxing in a way that's difficult to describe, you know?
And you did a long time, man. That's a long time to be sat there with your thoughts. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
doing more than that, but
Yeah. Well, and we went by the prison last night. We drove by the prison last night, which she was a little like, "Do you do this on purpose?" And I was like, "Of course I do." And she was like, "Why?" I'm like, because I can't ever forget. You know what I mean? For me, I can't ever forget uh why I was there, what it was like in there. You know what I mean? Because when I forget that shit, I'm in danger of becoming that again. And that's just unacceptable to me. So like a lot of people, say to me that I shouldn't talk about my prison time all the time, that I should get people I should give people a chance to know me outside of that. But listen, I did 10 years of my life in there, and it is a part of who I am. You know what I mean? And it because it changed me profoundly. Uh, you know, I was on a different path, bro. I was on a terrible path. you know. And sometimes, and believe me, like, you know, the whole problem, you know, a lot of the problems that I deal with is that old motherfucker that I used to be calls all the time. Like, he's always trying to ring me up and be like, hey, remember what a good time we used to have, and blah 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 blah.
Remember all the fun we used to have?
Right. You know, and like this right here is a good example. Okay, old me on a night of like you know, I'd have been out raising a fucking ruckus, fucking being a fucking problem to fucking people. But instead, I was mindful and I drove out past the prison, and I talked very in depth with my friend about some of the core issues of what is holding me back as a person. And we went out and looked at the star. You know, you know, there's just a difference in how I approach pretty much every aspect of life. You know what I mean? Like, prison prison changed everything about me, but it had to. It needed to. You know what I mean? Or I had no chance. I had no chance if I didn't.
So as bad as it was, you needed it, right? You needed
Yeah. Yeah, and the real bitch of it, bro, is that for as much as I hated what the judge said to me during sentencing, and what that woman told me when she told me that when they gave me my projected recidivism rate of 95%, and, you know, as a two-time felon, you're telling me that my future is prison, period. That the only life I'm gonna know is these fucking walls, you know? But I had to be honest with myself and realize that that was absolutely true of the man that they were assessing. And until I accepted that truth, I had no chance at really changing. But because I accepted that truth, I had the opportunity to change everything. And I'm still doing it. I continue all the motherfucking time.
Yes, never ending. It's taken me forever to start to even think about myself. Like, even thinking about the fact that, oh, I'm quite an anxious person. That took me a lifetime to realize that weird behavior I do is just like weird social anxiety and weird. You know, I'm terrible at networking because I can't even. I hate starting to talk to people. I can't. I'm just terrible. That's the one thing that holds me back. I can't communicate well.
If you ask
once I'm going, I'm good. But in the first place, I can't. I really struggle to send messages. You know.
Right. If you ask my wife, I'm a little too good at just starting conversations with people. Like, my wife is like, it gets so embarrassed by the fact that, like, if you're a couple and you're out in public and y'all do some weird shit, I'm gonna come talk to you right away because I'm looking for jokes all the time. You know what I mean? So, like, I will go right up to a couple that is having an uncomfortable situation and we'll unpack it together because I'm looking for material, folks. Like, so look out. I'm lurking. I'm out there. Oh my God. Are you having a good time, Carl?
I'm having a great time. I'm actually editing the title of this podcast as we go. I was also listening. I'm having a very good time. I am gonna have to go fairly soon because my head is spinning.
We've been on here an hour. I mean, that's pretty solid. That's all right.
But I normally go a few hours. My head is spinning, like from drink yesterday.
Right. The world is spinning. Did you know that?
Administration. Yeah, I think I can feel it. I think I can physically feel the world turning.
Do you know why the world is spinning?
Because we wanted it to.
No, a few years back, Chuck Norris hit it real good.
Yeah, the classic Norris.
I fucking love Chuck Norris jokes. They're fucking the best. What's your favorite?
Push-ups. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the world away from him.
Yeah. He pushes the world down or something. Yeah, no, I love that one. My favorite one is yeah, Jesus can walk on water, but Chuck Norris can swim through land.
That is a good one.
I mean, you got to admit that takes a strong motherfucker to be swimming through some land. You know what I mean? But he could do it. He could do it. Not if you shave his beard though. If you shave his beard, he's a pussy.
I agree. He's a pussy. He was in a commercial with Matt Nappo's uncle, or the other way around. He played it last year. So his uncle, he's like in his 90s or something now.
Oh,
He starts a fight with Chuck Norris at some diner, and he throws a salt shaker at Chuck Norris, and Norris kicks it, like karate kicks it back, and it smacks him in the head.
That's
It's a
fucking
Super
great.
Bowl commercial. It's phenomenal. I can't even remember what it's for.
It was a Super Bowl commercial.
I think so. Yeah.
Matt Naples' brother was in it.
Uncle.
Oh, uncle. All right.
That makes it somehow more sinister. But yeah, we'll have to get into dig it out on the show sometime.
I hope that okay. So there's a couple things I hope about that because I know that you said you want to go soon. So I hope that I certainly haven't upset anyone today because I certainly do not want to make anyone upset.
You're fine. It's fine. It's all been fine.
I do. The other thing I want to say, I feel like because I mean, there's no denying like I'm out of my fucking gourd now. I mean, there's micro moments where I have to remind myself that I'm on a planet and everything. You know what I mean? So I feel like all things considered, I feel like I conducted myself pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think I could conduct myself as well as you have if I was in your situation right now.
It's hard to have your poop in a group when it's really all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, it's like trying to gather diarrhea. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Chuck Norris versus David. Chuck Norris all day.
hang on. Is Kit involved? If Kit is involved, Chuck Norris is going down.
If he's got turbo boost, Norris is in trouble.
Right. You know,
in the balls, Michael.
God, you know who would kick fucking Chuck Norris's ass? Airwolf. That's who. Oh my God. You know, Airwolf probably did kick Chuck Norris's ass. What were the ratings between those two? I'm sure they were on at the same time.
When I was a kid in the UK, Saturdays, Airwolf on at like midday. We would have Knight Rider would be like 4 or 5
Yeah.
We'd have Airwolf, Knight Rider, then we would have Gladiators, our version of
American Gladiators.
But I think before that was Baywatch as well. So Saturdays were fucking great when I was a kid, man, on TV.
Yeah.
It's all about that. Pizza, Knight Rider, Airwolf, Baywatch, Gladiators. Come on now.
Fuck yeah. Jan Michael Vincent was one of my childhood heroes.
Do you remember Street Hawk? It was a bike, bike Knight Rider, right?
Yep. Yeah, I totally remember that.
Phenomenal.
Totally remember. You got to remember. So, like my dad was like he controlled the television, and he was super into cop shows. So, like, I watched fucking Beretta and fucking Silk Stockings. I remember having to watch that fucking God. I was a kid. I was just a little kid because I was still pretty young when Silk Stockings was like airing. And dude, I remember just thinking to myself, fucking kill me. If you're making me watch, like, and it was weird because like my options were I could either sit in the living room and watch this boring ass fucking show, or I could go lay in my bed and stare at my fucking ceiling. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have video games and shit like that. We were poor as fuck. You know what I mean? So it was either lay in bed with my fucking imagination or watch fucking that garbage. And God, and I mean, I'm not saying it's garbage to everybody. It was garbage to me because I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my dad controlled the TV too, but on a Saturday he'd be out doing stuff, so I got to watch anything I wanted. But he also liked Baywatch and Gladiators and stuff as well.
Right? Yeah. Some of it was cool. Yeah, no, some like Air. Yeah, he watched A-Team, Airwolf, all that. Some of that was cool, but some of it was just fucking. What was it? Scarecrow and Mrs. King. I think that was another stupid ass one he watched.
I didn't see that, but A-Team was the first show on. I forgot that. So it's A-Team Airwolf.
Mr. T was one of my fucking dude. I adore Mr. T.
Fool.
Dude, pity the fool. Like, listen, matter of fact, listen, you want to know? You want to know? It's for real. That's probably part of why I talk with an accent. Is goddamn Mr. T. I used to watch A-Team all the motherfucking time, and I wanted to be like Mr. T so motherfucking bad. That's probably because people ask me all the time, because I especially when I get mad. When I get mad and the like ghetto side of me comes out, which how do I have a ghetto side? I grew up in a town of 4,000 motherfucking people. But believe you me, when you get me pissed the fuck off, you will see a ghetto side come out of this motherfucker. Where the fuck did that come from? Mr. T. Mr. T, that Chicago born and bred motherfucker, ghettoed me up through the goddamn television. How'd you do that, man? It's a magic trick. Voodoo magic. Mr. T's got voodoo magic.
We need to end this on Mr. T. William, I don't want to go. That's the situation. I have to go. I don't want to go. I need to eat. I need to do some admin, and I need to fucking sort my shit out. But I want to stay on here for hours.
I love you, bro. Thank you for having me on.
No worries. Let's do it again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you trip. I want to hear about it.
God bless the Mind Dog universe.
God bless the MDU.
Yeah. All right, later, bro.
All right, brother. Take care. Conway over the fucking. I want to be on Shrooms right now. I wish I did need to take a shit. I need to eat. My head is spinning, and I need to do some very important admin in the next few seconds. Well, I'm fucked from last night. It's 4 p.m., 5 p.m. here, and I'm still fucked. From yesterday, I am drunk. Yeah, bro. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I can't do anything else. I don't know if anyone's streaming right now over on Twitch. Let's see where I can point you. If so, there's none of the cool kids streaming. So yeah, we'll just end this here. Right, Husky Boy should be on later. Go check out Husky Boy Drunk Drawer in the next few hours, I would imagine. I've really got to fucking go, guys. Have a great day. Have a great night. This was a nice surprise for me, as it was for you. Subscribe and all that stuff if you haven't already over on YouTube, and give us a like and all that bad shit, yeah. And America, I will see you in about 6 fucking months, and it's going to be fun. Bye. Oh, and yeah, if I go to Nashville, I'm bringing a bag of cash. Everything's got to be on me. I was dumb tired. Bomb. Oh, Jem, thank you. We'll and everyone else as well. Already said your names. Go and have a nice fucking day, and make sure you're following OGM and Husky Boyo over on Twitch. If any comments come through late, I'll see them later. All right. See ya, Mel. Thanks for hanging out. I'm still drunk. Yeah. Come to the UK. Everyone come to the UK. Come on. Let's go out. Let's eat food. Let's get someone pregnant after 6 dunkles.